Okay, let me know how my volume is. Lower mic volume. Yeah, let me know if I'm too quiet, too loud, whatever. Let me know how the background noise is. Can't hear it, let me know. Yeah. Okay? Onegaishimasu. As I'm just working on October page. Come on, Mike. Stop it. Not really, but looking forward to the storm coming. Although my class got canceled tomorrow, I have to teach tomorrow. That's always good, right? Talking about Pokemon Arceus. I don't want to play it. No buying games for me though right now. I gotta pay off bills. My screen does flicker, doesn't it? Hair. He makes me look like I don't have a lot of hair. I love Metallica. Metallica-sama! Kiyo! Daisuki! Guess we'll follow this here and see what it takes us, right? much hair. My gosh. I mean, I cosplayed Metallica somehow, but I didn't go as crazy on the hair. Your hair is pretty crazy. I'd have to like fire in it to get it kind of crazy. Oh my god, stop it, screen. Why are you doing that? Never noticed it did that, but I always noticed that a thumbnail when I uploaded it to YouTube as the archive always shows my background, and I'm like, why? Why are you showing Char? Char, why are you here? So, we are going to be getting, in my area, 6 to 12 inches of snow. That is a lot. I do not like snow. Although I guess if I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow, it should be okay. Our temperatures are dropping again, though. Come on, we just got above freezing. Give me a break. I know. One day I'll figure out a way to make cap go away. But even when I talk to Kitten about it, she says she gets the same. Sorting comics today. I put away volume 1 of Arrow, AE. The newer version of it, or I don't know how many versions there are of it. Anyways, the cover, the woman on the front looks like Setsuna F. Seiei from Gundam 00 in a wig, and now I can't unsee it. Hi, I'm weird. Ow. Ow. Here today, gone tomorrow. Speaking of completely random things involving hair, so on the way to O'Hare Airport in Chicago, I don't go to the airport a lot, but I drive past it sometimes. There are just like a shit ton of billboards about, what is his name? Like Urok or something? Hello, fellow thug! But yeah, there's just a bunch of hair restoration billboards on the way to O'Hare. I found that funny. Oh my god, and they're just full of bad puns. So many. I'm doing okay. Actually not too bad. In fact, we are getting a lot of snow here, but I get to stay home tomorrow because my the class I teach got canceled. I actually need to contact the parents tomorrow morning sometime. I didn't see the email until later because I worked the comic shop today, so I don't have to leave my house tomorrow. I don't wanna. And my car is in a garage, so it's not gonna get covered in snow either. But I went to go. I do. I work 2 days a week at a comic shop. I like it. It's fun. I think it's pretty awesome myself. Like it was one of those things, I guess as a kid, I think a lot of us were like, man, that'd be so cool. And I was, I'm actually a designer by profession. Like I literally have a college degree in graphic design and illustration. But I lost my job beginning of pandemic, my design job, thanks to not having enough work there. And then more recently, like just last year, a local comic book shop was like, you know, we kind of need somebody. And I had done a signing. My first book signing ever was when they opened 2 years ago. I should say in-person book signing. But yeah, so it was pretty cool. And then like I saw it because I follow their page, obviously, and I kind of know the guy, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna apply. It's not that many hours a week, but yeah, so I got it, and it is really fun, and he is silly, and his wife is silly, and a lot of the people who come in are just really good people and really nice. And sometimes my boss brings me fries, so it's very important. I also get to just see all the cool stuff coming out. Like, I'm actually kind of sad because a new comic by DC came out called Monkey Prince. And if you don't know, I'm a huge fan of Sun Wukong, the monkey story, Journey to the West. So I kind of wanted to pick it up, but he sold out of it before I could grab a copy. So I'm like, that's okay. I probably don't need to buy a comic. I was curious to read it though. Yeah, after the boss at so I did like design for like a newspaper print shop type thing for like 10 years. And my boss there was an idiot. To put it nicely, he was a moron. Yeah. He wasn't a bad person, but he had no business running a business. So he was just, ugh. And so after dealing with that guy for like, you know, like a decade, dealing with this boss is just like, oh my God. So yeah, like I absolutely love the place I work at, like the comic shop. Plus, I got a new supervisor. I also teach at an art gallery a couple hours a week. Ah, thank you, Wong! Wow, 15 months! That makes me feel old. Yeah, I got a new supervisor. So I also teach art classes at an art gallery on evenings. In fact, that's this session around, I only had one class, and it's tomorrow night, but it got canceled because of the 6 to 12 inches of snow we're getting. So yeah, I don't have to go in tomorrow, which is nice. But my new supervisor for that is also really cool. And she's been like having me do meetings with her every Friday, and apparently I'm getting paid for them, which is new because I usually just do the meetings without getting paid. And I was like, that's fine. They're like 5-10 minute meetings. Who's Cray? Cray? Eh? I don't know. Who's Cray? I don't know anybody named Cray. I mean, the term cray cray is like crazy. Cray is a name. Cray makes me think of a type of food. Crayfish! Crawfish. My God. My brain not work. The work. It's okay. My speaking gets a little weird sometimes. You wouldn't believe that I'm actually a native English speaker most times. I write really well. I just sometimes my talking doesn't work as well because my brain has too many languages and too much other shit floating around in there, so it short circuits and then just pulls up whatever the hell it wants. And it doesn't help any that too much Wong also lets me just get away with this shit. And so does my mom, my friends. Yeah, basically it's a 404. I don't know what I'm doing. I try my best. But it just ain't good enough. That's okay though. I had a friend who could always understand me no matter what I said, which everyone was like, how? And she's just like, I know her too well. It's pretty funny. Also, when I get excited, I talk really fast too. A lot of people do that though. That's not a bad thing, but that doesn't help trying to understand. And when I do that, I also slur my words sometimes. So yeah. Feel free to be like, whoa, Koji, hold your horses. Get along, little doggy, get along. I can't do a cowboy voice. I'm not even gonna try. Oh my God, there's still so much hair left. also like I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. Not a lot of people were here, but yeah. So like for whatever reason, when I do this, I always get like that extra gap of pixels and I have to clean it up. What is something that I think is over or underrated? Oh, so I am a huge fan of obscure video games. That's a good one. Actually, right now, this art is it's for Patreon, but it was a poll winner. It's from a game called Witch and the 100 Knight. Fucking love this game, and I love this character. And she has a giant hat, which is turned off right now because I'm doing multiple layers and multiple variations. So her hat will be on one variation and not in the other. But I need to see her hair, so I have her hat turned off. But I actually made this hat because I cosplayed her. So I have this is my first really big hat I ever made. And it weighed about, I think it weighs about 5 pounds. I also really like the Summonite game series, which is pretty obscure. Although when they brought it to the US initially, they only brought the handhelds, which are like the worst versions of the games. They're not bad per se, but the console versions, the console games held up so much better. And then finally, some obscure new studio decided to bring 5 and 6 over. Which 5 was PSP, but that was still a pretty strong game. And then 6, PS4? Yeah, so I was pretty happy. I actually bought I bought the Japanese version and played it. And then when the English one came out, I also bought the English version to support it. Yeah, not a lot of people have. And even in the initially in the US, the only ones that came out were the sword craft stories, and they aren't very strong, so they didn't get much attention. They're like side stories. But yeah, 5 and 6 came out in the US and were put out by a company called Gaijin Works, but it's very obscure still. I also really like the Star Ocean game series, but that one is not as obscure as it used to be. And it's getting a new game! How about overrated? Oh, my God. Can I say Final Fantasy 14 without somebody trying to kill me? I mean, it could be fun, but I am the kind of person, like, I don't have a whole lot of time to play games, so I can't, like, dedicate myself to a game that's like a monthly subscription fee. I'm okay with like I'd be okay if it was like, oh hey, you pay this much and you get like this much game time or something, but I honestly prefer just to have a game that I buy and that's it. Maybe buy expansions as they come, but you know. Yeah, so I just hear people talk about it all the time, and to the point where I'm kind of like, every time they're like, you should play it. Like, no, I'm not going to play it. You want to pay for my subscription? Sure, I'll play it, but I ain't going to play it to their, what, level 60 expansion or whatever? Heaven's Sword? I don't even know. It's become a meme on our Discord group too. There are people on there who actually play it, and they don't get offended. It's just, yeah, it's like everyone always says that. Like, no. I'm also not a huge fan of FPSs, first-person shooters. A lot of them, I can't get into them. I like games with stories, and also I'm very bad with shooting in games. My things I cannot do in video games are shoot and jump. For non-game related things that are overrated, Homestuck. It's kind of died out, but I never liked Homestuck. Sorry, people. That doesn't mean you can't like it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you about me. I like French fries. I'm an artist. I'm a writer. I like to sing. I like cats and dragons and fantasy. I don't know. I like co-op games a lot and collabs. They're fun. I don't like the cold. My superpower is I'm always cold. It's not a good superpower to have. whenever people are like, tell me about yourself, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I like food. Not just fries, all food. I'm allergic to chocolate, but I still eat it. It's a mild allergy. I'm also allergic to lots of other things, but that's the only food allergy I have. I was just thinking about what I wanted for dessert. Yes, food is very good. What do you mean the opposite? Free food is the best food. I already ate dinner though. Why am I still talking about food? Little pixel gaps, go away. I'm almost back up to where I started, which means I can finally start shading. Yay! Gaps. Maybe if she didn't have so much freaking hair. Random, but about this character, I met the original designer and artist, and I had him sign a book, and he drew a little doodle of Metallica for me. That was pretty. It was one of the times I went to Japan. I went to Komike, which is I missed the spot. I don't know if I'm saying I'm doing better than anyone. I'm really good at faking it. I just heard Wong scream from downstairs. Don't fake it! My secret is I have no idea what I'm doing. That's okay. Hey, nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong if they don't know what you're doing either. Yeah, I'm definitely the kind who's more, I just like to enjoy the path rather than worry about where it's gonna end up. I mean, I'm not gonna go like rob a bank or anything. Dude, long blonde hair would stand out way too much. I also drive a red sports car. I don't think I'm getting very far. When I don't know what I'm doing, I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. Having fun, going with the flow. Following these stupid little pixels. Aha, she has more hair. Guess what? There's more. So back when I was in school, I tested with a 153 IQ. I was pretty smart. And now I don't sleep and I run into walls. And can't remember my own name sometimes. Like today at the comic shop, I accidentally almost flung a receipt at someone. And then I dropped their penny, and then I found a penny on the floor, and I told him they could have that penny as change, and he's like, "Thank you." Yeah, I don't gamble in real life, but I admit I play gacha games. I'm sad. I was playing Tales of Cristoria, and then they shut it down before finishing the story, and I was like, "God damn it! Stop doing that to the games I love." And Star Ocean Nemesis got shut down, although that one at least tried to finish most of the story. I kind of am sad that that they didn't actually like port the main story over to a console, because they could have just, you know, removed the crossover element. It was a very good story though. I also hate the guy's hair in the new Star Ocean. That's okay. All right, ma'am, we have your hair. I think I've got all the little stray pixels. I don't think I'd be very good at gambling though. I'd be that kind of person who would be like, I'm too scared to put any money in, so I'm not gonna put any in. Okay, let's get some shadows. You won Happy Meals! Oh my god, you won! I see so many people lose. I like to see winners. It's Wong just said it's not a stream. He just came up into the room. He said it's not a stream until somebody loses all their points. That's Akiba's soul, not this stream. You're on a streak? Oh, man. I don't know. I feel like it's gotta, even though it's supposed to be like, you know, a 50, I guess, when a roulette, is it a 50-50? I don't know what percentage of chance it is. What are the odds?
You said it.
I set them.
Yeah.
It's a roulette.
Yeah, you can set
I can set them?
it.
I'm so dumb. I don't know how to do this. Hi, welcome to me. I'm still newbie with this. Wong has informed me that I can probably set them. Well, I don't know what the odds are, but I should probably, if they seem to be this bad, maybe I should change them. What?
Never tell.
What if I tell you the evens? Wong says I can't tell him the odds, but I can tell him the evens. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's sitting right behind me. Probably not, because my banana, I think, is doing a good job, but if you do hear strange noises, it's too much Wong. You really want to go all in? Oh my god, why? Why would you do that? I don't know if that's bravery or stupidity, or a bit of both. Fun? Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, they are just Happy Meals. It's just... although, I don't know if you guys know, you can actually use those Happy Meals to buy stuff. I don't know. I don't know how to pull that up. Where's RTD when you need him? I did it! I did it! I'm holding it up myself! Ah! Hey, even I have my moments. Yeah, I knew there was a command for it. I just didn't set the command up. Raccoon the dog, who is one of my moderators, pretty much my only non-bot moderator who's active, is the one who actually helped me set up these commands. So he's more up on this stuff than I am. Oh, there he is. Hi. Yes, he makes sure my stuff goes smooth. Look, RTD, I did it. I pulled up my store all by itself. Fries! Yeah, but so you can use your Happy Meals to like actually get physical, or well, not physical stuff. Wait, are there physical stuff? I think so. I think I've got clearance prints in there. But like you can get like custom commissions and stuff using them and other stuff. So it actually has like some stuff like versus the fries, which are just for like redemptions, like because they're basically my channel points. This is the type of point that you can actually use for something. So yeah, I still want to add more stuff, but I have no idea what to add. So if you guys have like things you'd like to see, let me know, please. I'm still I mean, I've been streaming for a while now, but I'm still like, there's still stuff I'm learning. I am just a baby. I like to mix hard and soft brushes so it has a better texture. It'll look totally different when I'm done though. You're gonna go all in. Oh man. Luck, sir. I don't actually know. I call everyone sir though, so I would like to see you not lose at all, but I do not control the spices, nor do I control the universe. Okay, you are, sir. All right. You actually won! Oh! You went all in and you won? Congratulations. You have many Happy Meals. I like how many of my my bot things are just like gamble guys. You can get diabetes. Diabetes you'd get more from sugar, right? Or can you get them from like eating a lot of salty food? I don't actually know. All I know is I want to eat French fries all the time. I won't. It's not good for me. What? It's another gambling thing. Yeah, that's what it does. It's like random. Yeah. That one at least though, I don't know how many options there are, but it's like typical slots. I don't know. I just felt like sometimes during streams, like, you know, people just want to play around. So I have some things like that set up. Tag? What is that? Tag? What is that? I don't think I have anything set up for a tag. That's right, I haven't told you guys. Oh, okay. I haven't told you guys yet. I got my first offer for a sponsored stream. Have you guys heard of what is it? Shadow Raids Legend or whatever? The thing everyone jokes about. Yeah, they actually found me finally. I was like, oh no, I've escaped so long. Too bad it wasn't something actually good. But I was like, oh, okay then. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore this. But it was pretty funny because I was like, I saw like my notification and it's like, oh, you got a new sponsored stream invitation. And I was like, part of me was like, sounds really awesome. The other part of me is like, oh man, please do not be what I think it is. And it was exactly what I expected. Yeah, that's been the joke all day. I've made it. I've finally made it. Shadow Raid Shadow Legends, thank you, has finally noticed me. What's funny too is one of my other friends who also got the joke. He's actually part of the tabletop group I'm in. He shared it with the tabletop group and is like, "Oh my gosh, you'll never guess. She got her first sponsorship, and you'll never guess who the offer was from." And I love how like one of the people was like, "Is it somebody who sells French fries?" It's like, oh my god, I wish. Tabletop, tabletop roleplay. Like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons, but that's what it is. Basically, like you make a character up and you roleplay together with dice rolling and stuff like that. I'm actually DM right now, so we've been swapping around who is the dungeon master or game master, and I am currently in that spot. It's been my time, and there's no one else, right? No, I mean it's me and. Yeah, 4? Wait, let's see. Cow, Aka, Mangrove, Haley, and Hank, 5. So, yeah. Basically, I just am kind of like NPCs and guiding them through it and setting up the world, and they are getting themselves into trouble. But yeah, they are actually the group. Oh, they're not here right now. They're not on this stream, but yeah, we Discord Thursday nights together, so that's why I'm usually not streaming on Thursday. I am doing that, if I'm not running it, I'm playing it. And it just happens to be I'm currently the one who got opted to run it. And I actually didn't expect my game to go this long, but it's been about a year and they still want to play it. And I'm not quite done with the story, so I'm like, if they still want to do it, I guess I'll keep going. I always get worried that I'm not doing that great. And I've already talked to like Eraz, which I've streamed with him before, just in random games. Like we played Raft and stuff together in Forest. But yeah, he's been nice enough to be like, okay, you can do this and stuff, because he's actually probably my favorite DM. And yeah, this group that I play with, because we've been playing together for what, like 6 years now, I think, with different games. And rotating around the group who is the one in DMing and what the story is. Yeah, we're pretty notorious for like doing dumb stuff, so we all kind of are aware of that. I love it though, it's really fun. Ah! Hit the wrong buttons. I have some shortcut keys on my pen tablet. That is deselect, that's what I hit. And for some reason, occasionally when it lags, it wants to move the whole thing. How dare you? My favorite time is the first time we played Eclipse Phase. We did it as like a little short mini Halloween game. It was a 2-week session. I played a Roomba. Okay, I was actually a mimic who took on the form of a Roomba. But my favorite part was there were like these nano machines going crazy and infecting everything, because in Eclipse Phase a lot of it is involves like robotics and technology. And so they thought, oh no, because I was actually on, they found a abandoned ship and that's how they got on, but I was the cleaning robot on that ship. So they were like, oh man, you know, maybe he's infected. And they tried to they tried to catch me, and they didn't realize exactly what I was, but I had taken a skill that allows me to hide weapons on me. So I was a Roomba and I pulled out a plasma cutter and basically shake it at them as I scramble into into the vent, and they were like, what the hell? I'm like, don't worry, it's me, it's fine. It's tabletop role-playing games. I'm not quite sure how else to describe it. Dungeon and Dragon is usually enough. But yeah, I would probably like Google it if you can't don't understand. They don't have them everywhere. Not everyone has experience with them for sure. We do it through a Discord server because we're all over the US. Everyone currently in the group is from the US, but I have role played with people who are not from the US before. Oh, that's my tip jar. So when people put tips or bits, that thing above my head, in there, they fall in there. It looks a little empty right now, but I think that's because everything bounced out of it last stream. Oh, hello! Welcome, welcome! I thought the jar was pretty looking. Oh, I just realized, no, what's in there is, I think, subscription bits, maybe, is what's in there right now. I think, can't you change the color of your username? Like, and choose what you want it to be? I think? Yeah, okay, you can. Mr. Burt says yes. I know I usually pick red because red is my favorite color. That's pretty much why. Oh, it's so much hair. I'll go back and get that other side in a little bit. Oh, well, sometimes it might have to do with like you yourself as a Twitcher. I don't know what to call them. Twitch person who on Twitch, streamer could work, but I don't even know if it's for people who stream necessarily, just people who use Twitch. Like it might be one of those things where like if you meet certain requirements, you're given the other colors too. I know on Cosplaying Kitten stream, she's actually my big sister, legitly. I go on her stream a lot when she's on. She streams on a more normal schedule than I do. Tuesday's my only normal scheduled day. Every else is just late night gaming because I'm spontaneous like that. But yeah, on hers I was originally a different color, but I changed it to red. So I don't know about anybody else because I don't know what color I'm on Akiba's Soul. I'm too busy usually sassing the chat on that one and actually doing my job. Same with RTD and Wong streams. I don't know. I'll have to check next time. Maybe it just automatically turns me to red when I picked red from Cosplaying Kittens though. She happens to pop stream like right when I get off work or right when I'm waiting for my game to start, so I usually put her up in the background. I try to support as many people as I can, but it is hard. I'm also trying to avoid games that I want to play because I don't want spoilers. This is why currently I just pop on RTD stream when he's playing Log Horizon to yell at him to go to bed. Log Horizon. Oh my god, Horizon Zero Dawn. Thank you, Wong. I'm not the brain. The brain not. And not the brain. Yeah, I have that game and I just haven't played it yet. And I want to, so I don't want spoilers. I don't like spoilers. Unless they're on cars. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Oh, how long I've been streaming? I forgot to mute line again. Guys, let me go do that. I'm sorry, that was what you heard. Eh? I don't know who you want me to tell them to have a good night to, but I will tell people to have a good night. Everyone should have a good night, or else. Oh, Wong. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell too much Wong you said that. Wong. Fellow Thug says have a good night. It's a good night. In a really weird voice. I can't quite mimic what he said. My god. Again, we're getting close. That thing is when you can hear my cat screaming in the background. Just scream loud. He's a screaming boy. Yeah, you should fear the katana. I can't wait till we can, isn't the next Dying Light coming out really soon? I can't wait to go find more burritos for Wong. He made a weird noise in the background. He's like, no, my God. Yeah, I want to katana everything. And I'm waiting for Back for Blood to go on sale too, more, so when it drops to like 20, maybe I'll look at it. I can't buy any more new games right now though. Gotta pay off bills. Everyone's playing Pokemon Arceus and I'm kind of like, it looks interesting, but no, pay off bills first. Be a good girl. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's like February, March area. But obviously, RTD, you gotta play it with us. Free with Game Pass. What is Game Pass? Oh, Xbox. I don't have an Xbox. What? Buy an American Girl doll and get an X? I don't even have an Xbox. Sorry, I don't have an Xbox. Yeah, I'll probably end up getting Back for Blood on my PC though. So I gotta wait. I do have a PlayStation and a PSN and stuff, but yeah, I've never actually owned an Xbox. But isn't Game Pass like a paid thing like PSN though? I didn't think about that. You are right. They do own Microsoft is Xbox. $9 a month. I mean, that adds up a lot, but that's not too bad, I guess. That's good to know, though. I didn't think about that. I was like, yeah, you're right. I'll have to look into that more. I just figured I'd buy it when it dropped to like 20, because I know for what is it, the lunar sale or whatever, it dropped to like 34, but I'm like, that's still a little of what I want to pay for it. I played the demo and I liked the demo though. It was fun. I'm actually really horrible at those games, but I like playing them with friends. My cat's up here. I saw him. I'm honestly still not quite used to the ability to just be like, oh, I can do my PC with them, because I didn't have a gaming PC for a long time, and then I was using my laptop for a while. I'm actually on a desktop now because we built my desktop November of last year. It's still a little baby. Mostly, as you can imagine, it took us a while to get a hold of a graphics card. But we got up, Wong and I got up super early, and we went and stood outside of Best Buy. That's how we got it. I think I was still on crutches back then, too. Probably update my information at some point too. Guys, my specs on my PC. I think it's pretty cool. I just think he looks cool. It is nice because like he's a very strong boy and he can run things. I can run servers and stuff, which is cool. Like I usually host Devour when we play Devour because of that. For a while, he was the strongest PC in this household. Then we ended up upgrading our I don't even know what to call it, our living room PC. Use it to watch anime mostly. It's also actually the PC, the computer I usually stream karaoke on. He is now officially stronger than this boy, though. Sorry, Shari, you are no longer the strongest PC. The house. But yeah, so I grew up with like computers that couldn't play games, so it's still always weird to think that I'm be like, whoa, right, I can do this now. I love it though so much. It's so much fun. Think about one of my friends mentioned something about Game Pass. I don't think he has an Xbox either. Maybe that's what he was getting at. I didn't understand. I'll have to double check with him later. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, since I won't have to teach, maybe I should finally finish Ace Attorney. Very close. I want to. I also have just not had time. I really got swamped with holiday orders, and so like I'm super... I gotta finish. I'll probably work on them tomorrow. I don't know, sometimes my commissions aren't the funnest things to show on streams because, you know, it's people drawing, asking me to draw whatever. Hi, Quotable! I love commissions, but yeah, like, they're not always... Yeah, I don't know. Like I mentioned before, I don't generally do a lot of those kiosk work on stream. Like, character art, because that's another one I'm like, that's kind of boring, I think, working on my webcomic on stream. Guys want to see it. I don't know. I used to do speed paints of it back in the day. If I wasn't streaming when I work on stuff, I tend to like wander away from my... You guys are here to help keep me focused. I have to multitask. I can't just be doing one thing. I don't like that. I swear this is just, whole stream is just gonna be her hair. I'm sorry, guys. But it's like 90% of her, though. Ideally, I'd like to get her done tonight, but realistically, I probably won't. Oh, by the way, I mentioned her hat earlier. Wrong thing. That's her hat. It's just hidden right now. That's it. It's drawn already, though. Yeah, her hat is huge. Ah, wrong layer. Wrong layer, Kronk. Sometimes I watch some of my artist friends and they don't use layers and it makes me cry. patches of hair now. Yeah, it must have layers. Also, you should name your layers. It's also aggravating when the layers aren't named. Like, as you see, this layer right here, I don't know if you can read this. It says hair. 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 I try to give them all meaningful names. Sometimes I'm not looking down, and so like I'll be a letter off of everything I'm trying to type. Those names get really funny because you look back and you're like, wait, what is this supposed to be? Oh my god, you should see me going through the storyboards for those kiosks. I have to keep going like, wait, what did I write here? My handwriting's atrocious, by the way, guys. I prefer to write in cursive. My cursive's a little neater. I was told when I was in Japan that my Japanese handwriting is pretty nice. I pretty clean. I don't know if I believe that, but line up some of these parts. I really like extremely dark shadows, so it's something I'm trying to like, I don't know if I'm trying to like necessarily get rid of it entirely, but like lighten up on it a bit in some cases. Sometimes I overdo it, and I know this. I want it to look more natural too. Okay, let's go ahead and add some highlights. Yeah, I do just name the highlight layer high. I mean, as long as I know what my layer names mean, it's not like anybody else is gonna really see them except for you guys on stream with me. Yeah, that's basically all it is Metallica Sama's hair. Got so much of it though. I already did like the skin and the eyes earlier today, which is why they were done. And I finished drawing it last night, I think. People who are on Patreon in the tier high enough to see work in progresses would know more than I. Hey, at least this isn't one of those times I can be like, oh, who designed this? Oh, wait, it's me. This is not character. Oh. I don't want the snow, but a day off is good for people. I actually already know that I have a day off tomorrow. I got an email from the art gallery telling me not to come in tomorrow. So I have to email all my students tomorrow to tell them, get out of here. Don't show up, I won't be there. Whole art gallery is closed. When is the snowfall actually supposed to start in this area? I don't remember. I just know it's supposed to be Yeah, I do know a lot of schools already closed. Which I think that's exactly, I kind of figured the art gallery would be closed an hour ago. It was supposed to start an hour ago. Oh, I haven't actually, I mean, I can see out a window from here, but it's dark, so. Ah, I see. Somebody has come for the weird noises. Hello again. All right, weird noises, here I go. I mean, that's what that redemption is for me to just make weird noises. No, once I heard my boss said that his kid's school was canceled, I was like, I'm pretty sure the art gallery is going to be closed because it generally follows that school district. So I was not surprised to come home to an email about it, but I got home later. Too late to really contact. Well, I mean, it's not probably too late, but I'm like, I'd rather just contact them in the morning and be like, hey, no class. Have fun, Galuda. Thanks for stopping by and redeeming weird noises. I mean, I can't say it too much because sometimes I stop by people's streams. I don't have a lot of time, but I see them on. I do always at least try to say hi when I hop on a stream, even if I can't. Guys, we're almost done with her hair. I gotta do another highlight though. I like to do at least 2 layers of shading. All right, 2 shading. I like to do at least 4 layers of shading, or at least 2 layers. Well, I should say on things like hair. I do less highlighting on like the rest. And I kind of miss the days when I was younger and there'd be snow days and I'd be like, oh man, gonna play video games all day. Not what it is anymore. Being an adult is hard. I always tell my kids to not grow up. It's a trap. Funny because one of my students was like, oh my god, no, I don't wanna. They keep making me do it. Help, they're forcing me to grow up. And it was being make me. Last class, it was pretty funny. Yeah, adulting was definitely a lie. When you were a kid, you're like, oh, I'll grow up and I'll be able to do all this. And then you're an adult and you're like, fuck. Don't have time. Or you don't have money. I feel like when you have time, you don't have the money, but when you have money, you don't have the time. But there's all these other things that nobody told you about. My mama did not tell me there'd be days like these. Well, it doesn't help any that, like, high school as a whole doesn't prepare you for shit. Actually, for me, it was really funny because when I got into college from high school, most people are like, oh no, the homework workload is so much more and everything, but I was the opposite. My homework load dropped tremendously. That's actually why I started my webcomic, because I had the time. And now I still do it because I've started it, and you know what? I'm gonna finish what I've started. It will be 16 years old this year, I think. My God, is it old? Add volume out. Year just really took so much out of me. Last year. I think like everyone feels like that though. 2001 was 2020 rough, and then 2001 was just like even rougher. I don't know. I just become a cat instead. I can push all your papers off the table for you. I am not at all surprised that Kitten would do that. As long as Kitten doesn't start knocking over cups of water, we're good. Was it sealed? No, this is a really important question. No? Oh my God, she tried to knock over an open can of soda. Although I suppose if it's empty, that would be it. It'd be another reason it would be okay. I'm done with her hair. Well, except for cleanup. And really close. Yep, see, there's stuff I missed. So it's really weird because most of the time people can't see as well when it's a transparent background like this, but for me, I honestly see better when it's a transparent background for like along the edges. I don't know, it's a weird thing. Because I talked to Kitten about this before and she was like, what? Oh, actually, I'm drawing the line art, yeah, but once I get it drawn, like this is easier for me. I don't know, I don't have any reason. My eyesight is really weird though, so that could be it. Oh, maybe I should make that small. Ah! Fast. 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 Oh, and see, I went out right there too. You guys are like, I can't see anything. I can. That's all that matters. I haven't done the background work yet because that will be. I usually it depends. Sometimes I do the backgrounds first, sometimes I do them second. I was getting into the habit of doing them first a while back just because otherwise I wouldn't put enough effort into them, but I'm doing better at it now because I'm feeling a little more comfortable with scenery. So, I mean, the stump she's sitting on is a background piece already. I doodled that into the background layer. I like Photoshop because you got all these nifty little folders. I have not tried anything else, so I don't know. I grew up with Photoshop and I just hate though now that's a subscriber thing instead of a you buy it once thing. Which is why I'm using a really old, like an older version of Photoshop, because I don't feel like subscribing. Sorry guys, I'm not rich. I feel like I just did this. Did I like just... Oh, I see. More weird have been redeemed. All right. Aren't making weird noises. Are you even? Probably gonna catch some stuff I missed when I start adding the background and stuff. Now at least this is good cleanup and it saves me cleanup later. Yeah, Metallica Summer as a cat girl. occurs to me, I think I set up an update to go on Patreon without me. Smaller, smaller. Very happy with her expression here. Laughs. Ah. She doesn't have too much color on her. Now, this is where we are going to do some random multitasking. Well, hat, come back. Mostly because the hat also... what did I just do? Has some of the same colors, so there's no... It's weird to go back and forth and paint stuff twice when it's gonna have the same shades and same highlights and stuff, so I'd rather... Thank you! Thank you! I'll have to do a weird thing with the shading for her head underneath the hat just because of how it is. That's okay. Damn. Oh my god. I see a... Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of time to clean up, so. But it is what it is. Ah, shikatanai yo. Chaos. That's how many layers I already have. You guys can see how much I still have to go. I just saw a little bit of the skin layers. If for Metallica summer, I'll do it. I get her done, I will be all caught up with for October of Patreon. That's how far behind. Now, mind you, the rewards usually come out like the month after, so it makes it a little bad than it sounds. But like I just told the January winners what they wanted. Haven't actually received feedback. And then I stupidly apparently never actually posted the January poll, so I did that and got a winner on that already. I don't think anybody's gonna like randomly subscribe into the tier, the 10 by like halfway through the month, so I'm just gonna, I mean, hey, maybe people will surprise me. Not complaining. If you want to surprise me, that's what. Do it, I dare ya. There's a lot of hair, but there's also a lot of black. The difference is it's not quite as like complex shape. That's the bottom of her shoe. I was like, what is it? I was daring people to higher tier on Patreon. Well, the tier you're in, RTDs. My poll for January. If you've come to see the secrets of my craft, you will see nothing. Or if there are, I don't even know what they are. They're so secret, even I don't know. Let me know if you spot any. I'm curious what they are too. I've got a secret in my pocket. What is it? Speaking of really random riddles, have you guys ever seen that meme, that like parody of the Sphinx's riddle? For those of you guys who aren't familiar with the Sphinx's riddle, it's from Oedipus, and the riddle is what crawls on 4 feet in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 at night. And it's supposed to be a person because it's talking about the what do you call it, the cycles of life, like baby and you're crawling, adult you're walking, and then old guy you got a cane. But I saw one where like the Sphinx asked Oedipus, and he's like, I don't know, one of those Pokemon. And then the Sphinx is like, yeah, you know what, I'll take that, there's gotta be one, I can't expect you to remember all of them. It's pretty funny. And totally irrelevant. All right. So I am gonna actually get off so I can go stretch. But that's Metallica, what I got done of her so far. I'll get a little more of her done tonight probably, but I gotta get some other work done too. And then I'll put the work in progress and stuff up on Patreon. So only $10 tiers and up can see work in progresses. So sorry guys. But yeah, even the $3 tier still has access to like the high res and stuff. So the $1 tier gets you nothing besides just supporting me. I still appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys. All right, so upcoming streams that I know for sure this Saturday, myself, Too Much Wong, Raccoon the dog, and a new VTuber we haven't streamed with yet, Irie the cat, are going to be playing some Devour on Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. At noon. It's a weird time for us, but it has to do with juggling multiple time zones, including one halfway across the world. So it's still going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully you guys can come and see us. Other than that, I don't think we have any streams on, but like I said, I might try to game some other day this week so I can try to finish Ace Attorney. So yeah. All right, good night everyone. Stay safe.